Welcome to the Meditation Realm, Planeswalkers. I'm Caleb, your guide through these blind eternities, and in today's video, we're opening up another couple of Commander Masters, Collector Boosters, seeing if we're going to get lucky for the viewer Yuri again. Last time, he got pretty lucky. He got double Lotus in the first box, some decent Mythics in both of the boxes elsewhere. I mean, again, so much sweet value to be had in these boxes, if you could, especially if luck is on your side, and Lady Luck is definitely on his side. Well, at least it was last time. Let's see if Lady Luck can treat him kind again. We'll go ahead and open up the boxes here, get the 8-pack set away. Let me know in the comments, Planeswalkers, what you've been able to open up, and if you got to play in the release, I think it was, for this event. Get to do the draft and play some Commander games. Let me know what you played down in the comments. I played with Talrand and Rakish Air. I think that was what it was. The red wizard guy that makes 3-1 tramplers, or 3-1 hasties. Almost got my game. I got knocked out, but I almost got there. I went wide. I went real wide. And we're hoping we're going to go wide in value for the viewer here. Let's see what we can get lucky with to start off with. Alright. 1, 2... Alright, I got last foil here. Ooh, we got a Emerald Medallion for our foil rare to start off with. Good to get the medallion reprints. We've got a Mythic. We've got Finale of Devastation in foil etched. Sweet card. Nice. Ghoulish Impetus for a rare. Kindred Dominance for our next rare. And then a Pure Steel Paladin in its foil. Nice. That is a sweet card. Seen a lot of play in Commander in those Hammer Time decks because you can't touch this. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Anyways, next pack here. One Mythic. Good Mythic. Playable cards. Kindred Dominance, again, seeing a reprint after so many years is good because there were a lot of tribal decks that could really abuse it, and it was just a really expensive Commander card to get a hold of. And our first rare in this one is a Obnixilis of the Black Oath. And foil rare into Sword of the Animist and foil etched. And then we've got a Hatchery Sliver and the foil borderless. Insurrection in its borderless frame as a Mythic. I can see the reason that this probably got upgraded to Mythic because in a draft environment, you pull this is just basically an 8-mana auto-win. It's so easy to crush the game with this. And then a Grand Abolisher in the foil borderless. Nice! That's some pretty sweet art. He definitely looks like a brutal dude you wouldn't want to encounter. Not a bad pack there in pack 2. Alright, let's see what we get in pack 3 here. One Mythic in each pack. I think Finale is worth a good chunk. I don't think Insurrection is worth anything. I think that's a pretty valueless card. But let's see what we can get in this next pack here. Dynamo, Counterspell. We got Xantcha for our foil rare. We got a Scytheclaw for our foil etched rare. Guff rewrites history. This is from the Commander deck in the borderless frame. We got a Bloodchief Ascension, also in the borderless or showcase. And a Regal Behemoth for the foil rare in that showcase frame. Interesting. Not necessarily a valuable card, but those Monarch cards are definitely played in Commander. No Mythics in that pack. Alright, let's see if pack 4 will hold out something great for him. I gotta say, that collector booster there thus far has not had much value. No lands, only one medallion, none of the cycles yet of cast for free with your commander. Let's see if we can change that up for him. Let's will some sweet stuff into existence. We have a Ashling the Pilgrim, foil. We have a Gisela Blade of Gold Knight, foil etched. For the Ancestors, it's from the Commander deck. I think it's the most expensive card from the Commander deck, but it's not necessarily like one of the better cards in that Sliver Commander deck. Kaikar, Wind's Fury, and a foil Undergrowth Stadium. Nice land. I don't think it's going to be worth much, but still nice to get that land. And no Mythics in that one. Wow. Well, alright, we're just going to go into box 2, because box 1 definitely wasn't worth talking about. We got hosed on that one, folks. Let's see what we can get with box number 2. It just means the redemption is that this box is going to have 3 Jeweled Lotus. Alright, get through our commons and uncommons here. Some sweet art on some of these foil cards. Dread Return. I want to see what legendary creature that guy is and reanimate his ass. Alright, we got Sakiko, Mother of Summer, for our foil rare. And then we have a Vault of Champions in foil etched. An Ondu Spirit Dancer. Another Kaikar, Wind's Fury. And then we got a foil Extra Planar Lens. Hey, it's a Mythic. That's some pretty sweet art. I don't think it's worth necessarily a whole lot, but still, sweet to get an awesome looking Mythic. On to pack number 2 here. You know, again, with these collector boosters, it really seems to be hit and miss, and I know a lot of people have been hesitant with to buy some of these just because of the so many reprints that makes it so that unless you get specific rares, forgive me, you're not really getting much money out of these packs. Idol of Oblivion for the foil rare. And then we got another rare. We got the foil etched Scytheclaw. We got an Obtruse Archaic in foil. Hey, we got a Mythic. We got Sylvella, Heart of the Wilds. Champion's Helm in that foil showcase. Nice looking art. And then a token. Alright, one Mythic in that pack. We're down to the last 2 packs here, Planeswalkers. Let's see what we can get in these last 2. And oh man, sometimes these packs can vary on their ease of opening. Sometimes it's a little easier, sometimes it's a little bit of a pain. Alright, skipping through those commons and non-commons. Hey, Path to Exile, the Glitters, Reliquary Tower, decent reprints, all good to have for Commander decks. Divergent Transformation for our foil rare. Verdant Confluence for our foil etched rare. Another Obtruse Archaic, except it's non-foil. We've got an Undergrowth Stadium. And then we've got a foil Mythic Insurrection this time. So he got insurrected in both boxes. At least the second one's foil. If you have a Commander deck that you can throw it in, in your play group is okay with it. Insurrection is generally just an 8 mana, you win the game card in Commander. Because if you take control of everybody's board, nobody has blockers, you're probably going to take 4 creatures from everybody. Swing out 12 to 16 creatures, kill 1 to 2 people. Have 1 to 2 people left, either severely crippled because creatures blocked, creatures died because they were trying to remove them, or they just died. It's a card that definitely wins games. We have Wrath of God. Wrath of God, foil rare. Hey, we got a foil edged Mythic. We got Urza, Lord High Artificer. Not worth much anymore because he's got reprinted a bunch. I think it's less than 20 bucks for this. Regal Sliver in the foil. Nice to get these slivers in foil. I know a lot of Commander players are going to want to pick those up. Hey, we got a Mikaeus the Unhallowed in its showcase frame. His portrait. Definitely a sweet looking aesthetic there. And then we got Teysa Karlov in the portrait foil for our last rare. So, 2 Mythics in that last one. Not necessarily as much value, but still some good cards. You really got to take a gamble with these, I feel. They put, 2 or 3 versions of every card now, so it's real easy to have, so little value for a card that was 50 bucks is now 20 bucks. Mikaeus the Unhallowed was another card that used to be 40 to 50 bucks. I think it's now on average 10 bucks or less for him. Urza, another card that was 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Now, closer to 20. That's what happens when you get a lot of reprint sets like these, but then it helps out with things where you only had 1 or 2 printings of that card and then you really needed it. There are things like Personal Tutor, the Jeweled Lotus, that Kindred Dominance, this land cycle. So many things that are real good to take value of in these when these sets come out. But it may be worth it more for you to just buy the singles online if that's really what you're looking for to upgrade a couple Commander decks. If you enjoy the opening process and then seeing what your luck can hold out for you, because it's sweet, go ahead. You got to be careful with some of these new sets coming out. I wouldn't have recommended getting a set booster box this time. It was way too expensive. Anyways, my Planeswalkers, I thank you for joining me. I am always happy to have you here. Like, share, and subscribe if you have not yet, and I look forward to seeing you here in the next video.